Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome back to your favorite channel. It's your boy PBK9 giving it to you on the PBC, Pelican Bay's Corner, where we're giving it to you fair and cut, raw and unbiased. I try. Y'all couldn't even wait until I got myself back together. We going to a dog fighting bus down in Panola County, I want to say, where we got several people arrested for dog fighting. And from what I hear on the video, this is another one of them dog fights where they caught them in the act. Walked in on them fighting them dogs. And we got a female up in this case right here. Female, and we got drug charges. You know, it always goes down, I tell brothers. And it seems like somebody called on these folk right here. You know, it ain't for me to say who called on them, why they called on them. Somebody called on them. If the police walked in on you, fresh in the dog fight, while you in the middle of the box and they walked in on you, there's only two things can happen. Either you were someplace where the public can see you and see what's going on, or somebody called on you. You know, so let's go to Panola County. Matter of fact, hold up, man. Y'all hit that like button up out there. Big shout out to all my brothers and sisters taking care of them dogs, doing what they gotta do with them pets across the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna give it to you how I give it to you. Fair cut, raw and unbiased, man. And you know, I've been doing this news for so long now. It's to the point where when I see y'all brothers and sisters or whoever, you know, you go down for your dog situations, you already know you're gonna be on PBK9 Dog News. You know what I'm saying? You already know you're gonna be on that news. So I don't know if the faces that y'all be making, not talking about these particular brothers, you know, not talking about these brothers, but anybody, the faces y'all be making, I don't know if that's because you know you made that news or whatever situation you got going on in your hometown, man. But let's get into it. Panola County. Hope everybody doing all right out there. It's your boy PBK9s. Let's go.
Also new at 4:30, a major dog fighting operation has been shut down and several people are now facing some serious charges. The Panola County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded Sunday, January 18th, to a property on Rock Hill Road just west of Sardis. Investigators say they walked in on a dog fighting operation in the preparation stage. 5 people were arrested. 2 of them are charged with dog fighting conspiracy and possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. The other 3 are charged with conspiracy. Deputies also rescued 23 dogs from the property. Authorities say the dogs are now receiving medical care at multiple facilities across the area. Several vehicles were also towed and impounded as part of the investigation. The sheriff's office says this is an ongoing investigation and they expect more arrests as the case continues. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Panola County Sheriff's Office.
Big thank you, man, to the CNN satellites out of space. You know, and anybody that be rocking with the Bay that keep me on point with the news and what's going on across this country and across this world, man. I couldn't say I appreciate it enough, you know what I'm saying? So like I always say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button up. I just give it to brothers, fair and uncut, man. And most of the time, they front like they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them be acting tough and talking all this, but they know I ain't doing nothing wrong. Just broadcasting the news, giving them the news. You know what I'm saying? They liked the news. They was enjoying the news until they found themselves on the news. Not talking about these brothers or these sisters. Like I said, we talking about in general. A lot of folk, they rocking with the news. You rocking with the news. But then you find yourself on the news. Then you want to act like I did something wrong. What all I did was got it from off your local station or from your local station, you know. And I always say, let's learn something from each situation. Let's learn something. We learn not to take 40 cars from Newton County. Don't take 40 cars when you're doing something illegal. And don't take 100 people when you're doing something illegal. We learned that from the situation in East Texas. But from this situation, what we learn is make sure when you're doing anything that you don't want nobody to know about, that you do it when nobody knows. You see? Cause like I ain't the only one to say this. Those folk got a call, say something was going on. Now it could be anybody in that whole situation right there. I'm gonna call you when the dog fight going down. I'm gonna call you when the dog fight going down. That's why I tell brothers, you know what I'm saying? Back in my days, you know, back when I was getting my feet dirty, them phones he had to leave them in the damn car. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bringing no damn phones to no damn square. That's your new age model brothers. You know what I'm saying? You got, oh man, and then the phones that we had to leave in the car. We ain't even had no GPS on them motherfuckers. Y'all got GPS, map finders, all kind of shit now. You know, you ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is just come there, let them folk know that all they got to do is trace your phone. I'll be in the dog fight. I can't call you and say, come on, but just trace my phone and follow my phone because it's going to be beeping on the little map thing or whatever. This is a new age, man, new era. You know, new era, man. This shit is crazy out here and these folk don't care. I tell brothers, man, anybody that you see pull out a damn cell phone to record something illegal that you doing, slap that damn phone out their hand and do all that tough shit you talk about doing to me, do it to them. You see, a cell phone ain't got no place by no square. Damn sure ain't had it back in my days. I don't know about what's going on now. I'm just telling you, you know, in my opinion, cell phones and squares don't mix like two dicks with no chicks. Cell phones and squares don't mix like drugs and dogs. You know, it just is what it is, my brother, my sister. Like I say, salute to them brothers and sisters down in the chat, man. I ain't 100% yet, you know, I ain't 100%, but I gotta give it to my brothers and my sisters, man. Gotta give it to my brothers and my sisters. Now, I will give my opinion on this, man. It's just my opinion. The dog game ain't worth it. You know, the things that we did back in the days, you see it ain't going down that way. The mind frame of the dog man is not the mind frame of the dog man back then. You know what I'm saying? I got the kick back then out of letting my dog do his thing and I could come back and brag about it. You don't know where we been at. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where we been at. I got bulldog homies right now. Or they know about certain dogs I had back in the days, but they never seen them go. They never was able to go to the spots that I went to. And we think I'm gonna come back and say, oh, we was at so-and-so address or we was at so-and-so place. Come on, man. No, it's a different ball game now. I tell brothers, if this bitch ain't like Miss Katie Marlowe them, if this chick ain't like, excuse me for calling her B, any female a B, but if this chick ain't like Patsy LaPasse, Bert Sorrell's wife, and real dog women in the dog game, why the fuck is they around that square? See, y'all gonna crank me up, man. I ain't trying to use all my energy right now. I gotta build back up strong. You know, build back up, man. Big salute to the brother Casino Life Perez out there. Big salute to my man City Boy Kennels. Big salute to the brother Ken Lightning, brother Paul Johnson, brother Bradford Anderson, Mr. 216 Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? Brother Guy. Big salute to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, dog. I've been wrestling this motherfucker for the last week and a half, dog. You know, since you called me the other day, Guy, I've been wrestling that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when your job relies on you to speak, you know, sometimes, like I said, man, I just had to get my rest up, man. Just had to get my rest up, and I still ain't finished getting my rest up. You know, I just had to give y'all this news before that shit slip in on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know about what's going on in Panola. You need to know about what's going on from city to city, state to state. You know, and like I always say, my brothers and sisters, they can say what they want to say. They might not want to give me the brand deals. They might not want to sponsor me. But at the end of the day, Humane Society done bust a lot of people across this country. but they ain't getting through. They not getting through to these brothers. You wasted taxpayers' dollars. You might as well give them taxpayer dollars the Pelican Bay Kennel, because I'm going to give it to you the real, and these brothers be like, man, I ain't messing with this junk no more. Or whatever I'm doing, I ain't doing it the way I used to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm on other things, a bigger level. You know, and not in the dog fighting, but a bigger level when it comes to my dogs. I got more to lose, more to risk. You know what I'm saying? So PBK9s get through to these brothers and sisters out here, man. These police can lock folk up every damn day of the year, right? But they ain't getting through to these brothers. Police been locking brothers up since back in the days. That shit ain't stopping, and it ain't gonna stop, period, right? We know it ain't gonna stop. But my thing is, I'm not trying to stop it. I'm just letting brothers know what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to do with what you decide to do. If you decide to go out there and bump that thing, you bump that thing. That's on you. That don't make me look no kind of way. That ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm doing. I ain't fucking around. I ain't fucking around when you talk about selling, if you're buying or whatever. I don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't the lane for me. That ain't the lane for me. I'm a dog trainer. I get a kick out of learning what that dog got in his head. And they got a new study that just came out to say dogs are smarter than they originally thought. But it don't take me to get that from a new study when I deal with these dogs on a daily basis and get in their head on a daily basis, and I see what certain dogs can do. You know, it'll be 15, 20 years from now, and when folks start dealing with these pits like that, oh, these pits can do shit that the Aussie Shepherds can do. These pits can do stuff that any other dog out there could do or better. You know, you got to have a pet owner that's going to push these dogs to the limit if you want to see what they really can do. You know what I'm saying? And stop relying on an old school ass story and the brute force of the dog. Use that brute force that the dog come with and got and to put it in another area. You know, even if you're not training, you got brothers who go out here and do the shows. You got brothers who do the weight pulls, the haul, whatever you doing. Take that energy from that dog. Just because you're not fighting your dog, don't mean you don't want the hardest working pit bull that you can find. You know, you still want your good old hard working game dog. But you take that hard working game that's in them and you transfer it to something else and watch how you get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I showed you Meliello sitting on 100 yards, right? 100 yards. I done showed it and proved it to you. Now, what you want me to do? Because let me explain to you how brothers think. What you want me to do? Sit that dog down at 100 yards and walk a dog passer? Not rat passer, let's say within 50 feet, within 100 feet of her where she can see it, you know? And then see how she still stays there looking at me and looking at the dog like, should I get up? Now, some people might say, oh, that dog won't do shit. But I guarantee you Meliello will fire up on any dog ass if I let him loose on it. It's just the control and that dog knowing that you want them to do a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. Them dogs, when they understand that you want them to do stuff, they'll do it. That's why I tell brothers, man, you got a gold mine in your hand. You know what I'm saying, brothers? It don't make no difference. As long as you're doing something legitimate with it, the pit bull can rise to the occasion, man. Can be one of your top 5 dogs in all categories, no matter what the category is. Bombing, finding, search and rescue, finding missing people, apprehension, chasing down a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Wall climbing, hog hunting, whatever you do, weight pulling. That pit bull can excel in all, be in the top 5 category on all levels if brothers put it to that. And like I said before, don't bring me no excuse about trying to make my dog can sell more than your dog, because it's proof is in the pudding. A trained pit bull sells more. A trained pit bull puppy's offspring sells more, can sell more than a brother who out there getting himself in all kind of shit. Man, you go out there, you make you a champion. You a grand champion. Now you got puppies off that. These folk don't want to give you shit for the dog regardless. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what your title is. It's kind of folk you dealing with, you know? So, I mean, hey, man, all I'm saying is do this shit the right way with these dogs. You won't have no problem. The pit bull will be around for a long time, man. And you be around with your family. Enjoy your dogs. It's your boy, PBK9s, and I'm out.
It's a proven fact that the American Pit Bull Terrier is one of the most fascinating dogs worldwide. Maybe you've been thinking about bringing one into your family and need an in-depth look at the history, health, temperament, and lineage. This only means there's one book for you. The Pitbull Encyclopedia is your one-stop shop when it comes to your furry friend or companion. Knowledge is the key to running a successful program, so make sure your pit bull is secured by having your very own copy of the Pitbull Encyclopedia. Why are you still hesitating about something you can do today?